Du học Đại Thiên Sơn, chấp cánh ước mơ.
When I got onto the campus, I just knew it was the school that I wanted to go to. Everyone was very welcoming, and I felt like I was immediately part of the family. It wasn't just a show that they put on for their applicants, but it's truly that community.
Med school, if you isolate yourself, can be a pretty tough time. Being on campus is nice because there's definitely an attitude of friendliness and teamwork, and I think that's just part of like SLU's culture.
I think the thing that I always really appreciated about St. Louis University's campus is its location. We're really in the heart of Midtown St. Louis and get an interesting and important demographic to work with. It serves more of an underserved community, I think, and one of SLU's greatest missions is to serve people who need help the most.
SLU's getting ready to open the new hospital in September. The layout of the hospital is going to promote conversation and collaboration. The facility will be updated, we'll have new equipment, and I think it'll reignite a lot of passion to care for patients. Having everything so close together is really helpful. Having the hospital so close to the school is great for convenience for the students, the residents, and the teaching attendings.
It's also not secluded, so I know a lot of our students live right around campus.
Being on SLU's campus doesn't make you feel like you're up on top of a hill looking down at the city that you're serving. You feel like you're in it, like this is your home, this is where you live. It makes it easy to go grab lunch down the street, go engage in the nightlife that happens in St. Louis. It's kind of a hub of culture. There's so many different styles of restaurants, so many different ethnicity people.
There's a lot of developments around SLU. There's a nice little coffee house right on our campus. You'll see a lot of med students there, a lot of professors there studying and hanging out, and that's always fun. We have access to Simon Recreation Center, gym, basketball court, track, racquetball, pool, hot tub, and really everything you could want.
Half the class would go play ping pong between lectures, and the other half would go down there and play on the guitar and the piano.
We have a library here, but there's also a library at the undergrad campus. So it's pretty cool. You have access to all of the undergrad opportunities as well.
First year at SLU Med, you're mostly in the Education Union, which has one large lecture hall, and there's also a cafeteria there and like study areas, and there's a lot of like camaraderie happens in the EU that first year. Second year, all of your lectures are in the Learning Resource Center, the heart of the Med campus. Outside the library, there's a lot of different rooms you can go to for group studying and different environments, different places, and different resources to study.
Hands-on experiences are awesome. We were in the simulation lab actually looking at lungs, and to be able to not only read about different scenarios, but to actually put your stethoscope on and listen to the lungs. The anatomy lab was also a really cool way to just get some more hands-on exposure. It made it more real. You're not just reading about it in a textbook. You're actually, one day you'll be operating potentially on a patient and helping to save their life.
SLU knows that practice makes perfect, so they try to get their students involved in hands-on activities from their first year. The clinical skills lab, those are usually standardized patients, so they have a script that they follow, whereas SLU offers those opportunities at the HRC and Casa de Salud where you can interact with real people. It serves mostly under and non-insured patients, and it's run by students. An attending physician volunteers their time to come in and oversee the students who are working with the patients.
Practice blood draws and administering vaccines. There's a safety net, and that makes it just a great learning environment, as well as you get the opportunity to volunteer quality healthcare to people who need it.
I think there is definitely a vibe that SLU gives off of not only being high achieving academically and research terms, but also very compassionate. SLU made me feel like they wanted me here. Like my experience in life was valuable.
The facilities are great, but I think the best part about this campus is the people that use it, caring and compassionate and want the best for you. It just becomes more and more true